You know what's terrifying? Your brain. And not in a cool sci-fi way. I mean in a real, everyday, I just forgot my password again kind of way. The human brain is less a sophisticated machine and more like that one coworker who deletes emails without reading them because they look stressful. Your brain gaslights you constantly. It rewrites reality, edits history, and censors anything that threatens your delicate little ego. You are not the reliable narrator of your own life. You are a weird editor-in-chief with memory issues and a tendency to make stuff up. So, let's dive into why your brain erases facts it doesn't like, and how it's basically running PR for your fragile sense of self. The denial instinct. Have you ever watched someone completely deny something they definitely did? Like, you saw them knock over a glass, and they say, "That wasn't me." Boom. Denial. Not even a good lie. Just flat-out denial like reality is up for negotiation. Turns out, that's not just them being annoying. That's biology. Your brain has a little trick called repression. When something is too emotionally overwhelming, it shoves the memory down like it's trying to clean before company comes over. There's this thing called dissociative amnesia. People can forget entire traumatic events. Their brain literally hits delete to avoid a breakdown. Not ideal, but kind of genius if you think about it. Also, during crises or massive events, eyewitnesses often give wildly different stories. Not because they're lying. Their brains just edited the footage. It's like Instagram filters for memories. So next time you forget that time you called your teacher mom in 8th grade, don't worry. Your brain is just protecting your pride. Or trying to erase cringe. If denial was a superpower, your brain would wear a cape and call itself Captain Nope. The cognitive dissonance circus. Let's talk about the mental equivalent of doing yoga in a room that's on fire. Cognitive dissonance. Imagine you've told everyone that pineapple on pizza is a crime. Then one night, you try it, and it's actually good. What do? Admit you were wrong? No. You invent a theory about how this one doesn't count because the pineapple was grilled, or my taste buds were hacked. That's your brain trying to resolve the dissonance. It hates being wrong. It's like a toddler refusing to admit they broke the vase, even if they're standing in a pile of glass. There's a legendary case from the 1950s. A doomsday cult predicted the world would end. Spoiler, it didn't. Instead of being like, oops, they said their belief saved the world. The prophecy failed, so they rewrote it. Boom. Cognitive dissonance. Your brain would rather rewrite the laws of physics than admit it bought the wrong crypto. The Mandela misfire. Now let's get weird. The Mandela Effect. Named after the very real phenomenon where people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, when he very much did not. Thousands of people have vivid memories of events that never happened, like the Berenstain Bears being spelled Berenstein, or Monopoly Man having a monocle, he doesn't, or Sinbad starring in a genie movie. Nope. This isn't a glitch in the Matrix. It's just your brain prioritizing story over facts. Brains love narrative. They'll sacrifice accuracy just to make a cleaner, more satisfying story. It's like when your friend remembers the party where they did something heroic, and everyone else remembers them falling into a bush. Your brain is a bad director that reshoots scenes for no reason and forgets the script. Google-era brain rot. Why remember anything when Google exists? Seriously, your brain has decided that storing knowledge is for suckers. That's what smartphones are for, right? This is called digital amnesia. You're more likely to forget something if you know you can just Google it later. That's why you can't remember your best friend's birthday, but can recite every line from a meme you saw once in 2017. The modern brain is like a lazy assistant who just bookmarks everything. Actual recall, optional. There's a reason you've asked your partner their star sign 14 times. Your brain's motto is, why learn when you can just Ctrl+F your life? Confirmation bias bonanza. Imagine walking into a buffet and only eating the stuff you already know you like. That's how your brain processes facts. It's called confirmation bias. Your brain seeks out info that supports what you already believe and deletes the rest like spam mail. This is why people argue online for hours using sources that all say the same thing, and why your uncle still thinks the moon landing was fake, no matter how many documentaries you show him. Your brain filters reality like a social media algorithm. If it doesn't align with your beliefs, you won't even see it. Your brain curates your thoughts like it's running your personal echo chamber podcast. The filter of self-protection. Here's the final boss of mental censorship. Your brain's need to protect your ego. It's not that you forgot your embarrassing moments, it's that your brain filed them under never happened. Evolutionarily, this makes sense. Cave humans who sat around reliving mistakes probably got eaten by something with more confidence. So we evolved to delete stuff that makes us feel like trash. That's why you remember your one smart comment in a meeting, but not the time you called your boss dad. Your brain's PR team is ruthless. Your brain is basically your own personal spin doctor, making your life sound way cooler than it was. So there you have it. Your brain. Part-time memory bank. Full-time fiction writer. It denies, distorts, and deletes, like it's trying to win an Oscar for best editing. You're not losing your mind. It just never told you the full story to begin with. Next time you find yourself forgetting something inconvenient, remember, it's not you, it's your brain trying to avoid a mental lawsuit. Hit subscribe, or don't. But if you wake up tomorrow convinced you dated Beyoncé in 2011, just remember who warned you first.